Hi, this is Miss Mayo. I thought I'd take a quick break from doing my homework to show you what Canvas looks like from a student perspective. I'm currently taking a class called Action Research at UNLV, and we use Canvas. So this is what it looks like for me. So you can see this is from UNLV. For Desert Pines, it will be different, of course. It will say Desert Pines there. And I have one class, but if I had multiple classes, I would see many of these. Now, one thing that's really cool is I can change the color. So if you want to color code rather your classes, you can. You can also change the nickname of your class, so it might make it easier to call it something other than what is the default. And here I have some quick little go-tos like announcements and assignments and discussions and the files there. And also when I click on this, I will open up a menu. So you can see here's a menu. Now your menu might have different items in it, but it will look something like this. This depends on how the teacher sets it up, but the usual things that you'll see would be the home page for this, which here has um, all the information that I would need right at a glance. Also, any announcements would be here. My assignments would all be here, and so on and so forth. So the ones that I tend to visit the most would be the modules. And the modules are just basically ways that we group the assignments and the materials for different units, or however the teacher wants to organize modules, which basically is like a grouping. Some teachers like this one like to organize it by week, which I think is very useful. So I know that all the materials for week 1 are going to be here, my assignments will be here, and then week 2 and so forth. Your teacher might choose something different. It be by units, it might be by say if you're doing a novel study, all the materials for that novel might be there. It's up to the teacher, but this really makes it easy to see, and all your materials will be easy to find right there. One of the things that I really like is that I can easily see my grades. Now, when I go over to my grades, now you might not see all of your assignments for the quarter right away, but as assignment was created, it's right here. It links up to Infinite Campus, and as soon as you get a grade, it will calculate out what your grade currently is. Another nifty little feature is that I can check a what if score. So for example, this assignment has not yet been graded, but I have submitted it. So if I click on this and I say, okay, what's going to happen if I say got a 5 on this assignment, which would be not really good. And then my grade goes down to a 93.68, which is not terrible. But if I got a 10 on this, ooh, then I'm right back up to a 98.95. So that's a what if score. And that's a really nice feature because then you can get an idea of what your grade might be. And then also you can see very easily what the possible points were and what you got. And then over here is any feedback from the teacher, like, ooh, well done, Amy. And I'm still kicking myself about this one point that I missed on this. But other than that, I've done pretty well in this class. And as you can see, I have just my final project, and it's a bear, which is why I'm taking a break to show this to you. Anyhow, I like Canvas. I think that it's pretty user-friendly from a student perspective. There are some things to get used to, particularly from a teacher perspective, because there's so many options. The options are good, but the teachers need to learn them, which is why we ask for you to be patient if your teacher is new to Canvas this year, like I am. But I think it's pretty cool. There's a lot of functionalities in here that are different than Google Classroom. I still like Google Classroom. I still think that it's a good platform. However, I like Canvas a lot better. A lot of the things that I wish were in Google Classroom are actually in Canvas. And I hope that you like it too as a student. So I just thought that it might be useful for you to see what this might look like for you. Obviously, it will be just a little bit different, but it will be something that I think will be very useful to you as we do our remote instruction. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great day and enjoy the rest of your summer.